You're a Scrum team, but do you have a sprint goal? Isn't having a tangible objective key to your success?
What? In my teams, we work on the most important items, of course. They are our real goal. The less mambo jumbo, the better.
Commitment and focus are key values in Scrum. Without them, we cannot be successful. In reality, many teams believe they are committed and focused to deliver a set of user stories, bugs, tasks, backlog items, you name it. And this is not how Scrum is meant to work. But if you want your team to be just a bunch of code monkeys, then go ahead. This is the fine and good strategy for you. But if you want your team to be innovative, to be creative, then what you want is them to be focused and committed to a shared and understood sprint goal.
Without a sprint goal, we just work on random items, but often we lose the bigger picture. That's why many projects fail, even if they have successful sprints and deliver many stories. The sprint goal is what helps us connect the dots and see the real relationship between the functionalities we develop.
Let me give you a real life example. One of my teams had a sprint goal to provide the users a way to analyze the application data. So they crafted the user stories and started the sprint. And everything was going fine in the beginning. Unfortunately, in the middle of the sprint, the team encountered a huge technical challenge that they could not overcome. So what they decided, guided by the sprint goal, was to abandon all the user stories and provide a new functionality that is basic download of the data in a spreadsheet format. It wasn't the ideal solution, but in the end of the sprint, they delivered and the sprint goal was achieved.
Examples of good sprint goals are: make it possible for our users to make payments, or enable payment via phone. Watching from too close, many teams don't have sprint goals. But the most successful ones are exactly those who always think of the end value. So you need to see and clearly understand the reason why we aim for this result. Only then we can come up with new, better solutions.
To summarize, you need a sprint goal. This is the major tool provided by the Scrum framework that enables you to develop your strategy. Once you have it, then the team can fine-tune its tactics during the sprint as more is learned.
In every sprint planning, you must have a clear, refined, and mutual agreed sprint goal. It gives the product owner and the development team a common understanding and vision. As a result, everyone contributes without losing focus and gives his best to achieve a higher purpose.